the next segment we're gonna talk about is realistically, how do we think we're gonna do in the division? Because how we do in the division is going to ultimately be like the telltale sign if this team is going to make the playoffs, have some noise in there as well, right? Because really, if we do what Turf is saying, then we done beat the Chiefs twice. I feel pretty confident about any other team we about to play, realistically. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start off with Turf because he's the most aggressive, right? Like, so in our division, how do you think we're going to finish in our division now, seeing the schedule and all that?
I think bottom line is we have the Chiefs number right now. I'm hanging my hat on that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all want to or not, but right now, in my opinion, it's 1-0. I don't care about anything else previous. I think that was the first real rare away team that you've seen since he's taken over. Mind you, without an offensive coordinator, etc. So, I mean, it's going to be very, very easy for us to knock off the Donkeys. They don't have a quarterback. Our defensive line is just absolutely going to just dismantle them. So I'm not even thinking twice about them. As far as the Chargers, I've already said it, man. I really do believe they're going to have that quote-unquote signature win for them because they will be at the bottom of the division, in my opinion, even more so than the Donkeys. I don't know. I know I'm crazy. My takes can be wild, but I believe more so in Peyton than I do in Harbaugh. So, I don't see Harbaugh being able to get himself out of this hole. He's going to get a good win at the end of the season to make himself feel better, in the team. But they're going to realize they are at the bottom of this division probably for quite some time. And if not, they'll be battling the Donkeys. But it's Raiders first, Chiefs second.
Okay. And respect to that, because like I said, if that happens, then the playoffs are definitely in sight, within reach. Because why? You win your division, you're automatically talking about playoffs. Automatically. 100%. You know what I mean? Right, even if you have the worst division, right, in football, you still gonna pretty much get in there, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're still gonna pretty much get in there.
Like so the Leo, Texans last year.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really, I looked at that NFC South and I'm like, that's
NFC South is another one.
You know what I mean? Like, whoever gets out of that is just pretty much a trap. I mean, the Tampa made some noise first round, but still,
Right.
So where are you at, Leo? Do you think the Raiders can win Spice? The division after that schedule and all that? What up, Spicy? How you doing?
Ooh, Spicy in the
building. You know what, dog? As much as I hate the Chiefs and we beat them once and we showed how to beat them, to me, they're still one and we're two until we beat them more than once. Or that show we can do it consistently,
Very fair. Very fair.
I look at our division. Our division's tough. It's us, the Chiefs. The Chargers, I'm not worried about right now. Maybe this year, maybe in a few years. You give Harbaugh time and start building that team. That'll be different. The Broncos, come on, man. They haven't beat the Las Vegas Raiders yet. But my biggest team that's going to show us not so much the AFC West is how we do with that first half of our schedule against those tough AFC teams.
Right.
Like the Ravens, the Browns, the Steelers. Like even when we play Miami, we go back to Miami. Like how we show up against them is going to show me where we are at as far as the team and the playoff caliber in our AFC conference. Not so much our division, but our conference. That's how I see it when it comes to that, bro.
I definitely agree with that take, especially saying, Chiefs until we can prove that it's sustainable. Yeah, we can actually beat them multiple times. It's hard to really put your faith in that. But Chris, where are you at? Do you think the Raiders can win the division?
We can.
Big sweet.
No, we can. But I don't think we're going to sweep the Chiefs at all. I disagree with Turf. I don't think we have their number. Especially with a coach like Andy Reid. Like, you don't really ever have his number because he's such a, like he's such a mastermind and he'll evolve. And the fact that he's made it clear that us beating them kind of fired them up,
Lit 'em up.
and got them going for the playoffs. So I don't see us sweeping them. You know, if we get one, I'm cool with it. If we can sweep the rest of our division, even if we did lose to them twice, I think, you know, we'll still have an opportunity to get to the playoffs. But I just don't want to let my guard down on them, even though we did get that wonderful Christmas miracle. But just kind of like Cheeto said, we gotta you know, stack some wins up against them before I can be comfortable saying that.
Right. So I gotta give my explanation as to why I feel the way I feel. May make no sense to you at all, whatever the case may be. I've been in these battles personally my whole life, right? When it comes to wherever I played, I've always been one way or another on something lopsided, and it always turns. It's been very lopsided for us against the Chiefs recently. Very lopsided, and it has to change. It always repeats itself, meaning history, the whole nine. You're always going to see a run, a peak in the valley of us banging them out or us being banged out. And I think it's over. I think we are done with, regardless. They may win two more seasons.
That sounded crazy.
Man. But y'all know where I'm coming from. Because, you know, at some point that has to change and even win, right? Again, I think they realized that last game, these dudes ain't playing no more, man. And those,
on the flip side, doesn't that worry you about Denver then? Because we've owned them for so long.
No, we haven't.
Later it's gonna change.
That's the thing. We haven't owned them that long, not long enough.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we've owned them long enough. We've got what, 2 years?
8 in a row. That's 4 years.
Yeah,
we got 4 of them.
They've never beat us in Vegas.
Yeah, that's 4 years. 8 in a row.
Yeah, since we but
that's going to continue until they get talent. They don't have the talent.
See the thing,
they don't have the talent.
See, the thing with me though, Turf, like think about like the run that Denver had on us, like when they had Manning, and even I think Rivers did a number on us too.
Rivers and Tomlinson did a number on us.
I told y'all, they never lost, right?
Yeah, so it's like that was the problem. And honestly, you know, regardless of what we want to think, man, you know, Mahomes is something special. You know, we're not gonna see too many of him in our lifetime. Yeah. So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're right. But what Turf is saying is true though, because I think about it all the time, and you go back to when Manning and Phillip, and then I mean, y'all can tell me better than most that like we had our run at a time. You know what I mean? Where we was whooping the division's ass. At a time, everything does come back full circle. It just depends. But we've just been in so much turmoil, we ain't had a chance to really put our feet into the ground. At this point, now we do. I think, honestly, with just everything, we can definitely beat the Chargers twice, beat the Broncos twice.
We'll definitely do that.
The Chiefs, that's different. I think I think we're going to split. That's just me.
That's reasonable.
You know what I mean? Split that one. We'll get one. They'll get one. And then more than likely, we might have to see them motherfuckers in the playoffs. Like, not even more than likely, pretty likely, you're going to have to see them in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you are.
That's a good point. And that might be a reason why Turf, that last game, even if we get to the playoffs, we might play that game out because it might change who we play.
Exactly.
Not saying we're ducking anybody, but if we can play someone else like the Browns or somebody, or what I'm saying, in the playoffs, I'd rather go that route than having to mess with KC right away. So
or it even being a home playoff game instead of having to travel.
No, I agree. Yeah, this is all speculation on Turf's side. Again, I'm trying to bring in the positive vibes as well as honestly what I feel. You know what I mean? Like, I really do feel this way. It's I'm not just saying. I'll be honest. Sometimes I say things to get y'all riled up, but this ain't one of them. Yeah, this ain't one of them. I actually believe. I believe we will go 12-5, and I believe we are at the beginning of owning the Chiefs for the next decade.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I mean, this is what I said, because I said this on Turf and Rundown, right? Y'all let me know. I mean, Chris and Leo, you can let me know. But I feel like the team around Mahomes is deteriorating, but I understand. I'm to this point of just saying, like, himself, his play is not going to fall off anytime.
Yeah, it's not. It's just not.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not. He himself is going to be a reason they probably win some games they should not win.
Yeah.
But
and then the flip side, the part we forget, they have a really good defense.
Yeah,
they've grown. They built it up. They built it up.
They built that up.
I agree with Turf's point of saying their offense don't look like that.
I'm
gonna be honest with you.
And with our defense,
Travis Kelce is he probably gonna do some things, but he is deteriorating. We see that, right?
That's
so
true.
okay, Rasheed Rice, they're not gonna have it.
They're not gonna have it.
He ain't gonna be around.
All right, need I say more?
But rundown, you know who I'm about to say next.
Like no
Hollywood Brown. Here comes the Hollywood Brown train.
You know, hey.
Like no fear in that.
If Hollywood Brown scored a touchdown on this, I'm on your ass. I'm blaming you.
Our defense is gonna be on some trick play that they've been working on for weeks, right? Like it's probably gonna be something like that. But at the end of the day, he don't strike no fear in my heart. Does Xavier Worthy strike fear in your hearts like that? Does he?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He got the ability to. I ain't gonna lie.
I have to see it first.
For sure. But I mean, there are some things he has to do. For me,
I'm not calling him Tyreek Hill just.
He don't give me no Tyreek Hill vibe.
But listen though, like I still think that Andy Reid still schemes those guys open. The problem last year, they just couldn't catch.
Yeah.
They just couldn't catch.
Can we talk about this though? Because I think this is something that is something that you might have to look at. And this is like, outside looking in. But at the end of the day, like they got there's a lot of problems going on over there. Like, you know what I mean? They just had 2 dudes arrested for weed possession. At the end of the day,
they're the new us, man. They're
how
the
do
new
you
us.
get arrested nowadays for having weed though? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
like legal everywhere.
Yeah. They in Kansas City though. They ain't Kansas City.
Kansas City's a little different.
You look at Rasheed, you know what I mean? He got some questionable things going on. Now the quarterback is clean himself, but around him, it's a lot of weird going on.
Heathens.
He hammered.
It's cool, but around him, he got some weird shit around him. So it's like, what's going on over there? And Travis Kelce himself is just, he's starting to teeter too. Like I ain't never seen no dude bump his coach.
Oh yeah, that was wild. That was wild. He's feeling himself.
Yeah. He's unraveling.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that. That's weird.
He got some of that Taylor Swift. Ooh wee. Now he feeling himself.
Invincible.
He feel like, watch out, coach. I'm smashing Taylor Smith. You can't tell me nothing. I ain't running no laps.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
how much my girl got, bro?
Don't get us wrong, everybody that's watching and that will watch, right? Like we're not saying we don't respect Kansas City, we do, but I'm saying like that's weird, bro. Like that shit starts to teeter. You know
I
what I
will
mean?
continue to respect them with Mahomes on the other side, but I don't fear them like I used to.
We close the gap. We definitely close the gap.
There you go.
Yeah. I would look at that game and be like, damn, we're gonna get our ass kicked this year. Like,
there's been some games.
I agree.
There's been some games I'm just like, let's just go get this over with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go get this over with, man.
What's the year, y'all? I think it was 2 or 3 years ago that we played them and we went there. Was it when we stomped on their logo or something? And
yeah. Oh my god.
Yo, that was
they beat the brakes.
They beat the shit out of them. I don't even think I watched the whole game, bro.
Who started that? Who started that stomp?
I don't know who started that, bro. I don't think
somebody on the D line, wasn't it? Who was it?
I know Abrams was out there. I'm trying to remember. It was like
he was one of them.
I forgot who it was too.
Was it Yannick?
Was it Ngakoue?
Maybe. It may have
It was
been.
Yannick.
It could have been.
It may have been.
It was Yannick, yeah.
Yeah, it may have been.
Because I remember seeing that on TV. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Because it was like the first play we had the ball. Didn't Jacobs fumble or something? Like the first play? The very first, I'm like, this is going to be a long day, man.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was tough.
You get too happy, motherfucker. I hope you had a good Christmas. don't
enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I know you ain't fucking. Don't you start. Relax. Anyway, right? They don't strike no fear into my heart. Denver, you know what I mean? Like, do we?
I'm not worried about them at all.
They're
not
sneaky.
even a little bit.
They're sneaky, but I don't.
They're not even sneaky though.
They don't have anything. They don't have no talent, bro.
I don't see how people even. I don't. But between them and the Chargers, I would not be surprised if both of them are picking in the top 5.
Me too.
That's how bad I think
they are. 100%. I don't think they have any talent.
People only swear because of the coaches. They only think about it because of Peyton.
That's what confuses me. The coaches can't
I don't
play
like
the game,
Sean
bro.
Payton like that personally, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Sean Payton fan.
I like him better than Harbaugh.
Really? I don't know about that one.
I can't stand Harbaugh for one.
I don't know about that one.
Everybody's already just crowning him like he came in and won a Super Bowl. This dude's never even won anything in the NFL.
Right.
And they're automatically just crowning this cat like he's gonna be hard to deal with. That, please.
I'm not. Yeah, you
See,
all know how
exactly.
it's heavily documented how I feel.
And that's my point. Like I think he's got this mystique. Like he's done something, and that's my problem. Yeah, you did something in college, homeboy, but this is the NFL, man. You came close.
But don't get it twisted. I sat here. I sat here and watched Harbaugh almost lose his job in college before the cheating scandal happened. So that's all I'm saying.
And I tell people that, and they swear that he didn't almost lose his job. I'm like,
he absolutely did. They took the play calling from him. They took the play calling from him.
He was in the cheating scandal for a reason. When there's smoke, there's fire.
They took the play calling from him, man.
His ass was probably cheating the minute he realized my job is going. Let me go in and do what I got to do. Somebody pay this lineman $1 million. Let's get it popping pre-NIL. So
this is the next thing that I say, right? Historically, he doesn't start well where he goes.
At all. It's a slow start. That's why I don't understand why people are so
slow. He always does. He tears it down. He needs
the 49ers, but he already had.
He didn't have to
defense.
tear down the 49ers. Yeah, he didn't have to do that.
49ers always got players.
Yeah.
And I don't
they
care.
always got talent, bro.
Charger fans sit here and be like, but we got dudes too. None of them dudes have strike no fear into my heart whatsoever, bro.
Yeah.
They had talent and they let it all go as far as the Chargers.
Except Herbert. Herbert, I get that. He's cool. He's good, right? But
yeah,
you can't sell me no more on no Derwin James. I don't care about that anymore. Right?
Derwin's cold. I don't care. Derwin's so cold.
I don't care about Derwin James anymore.
Yeah, I gonna say he.
What about Mack and Bosa?
That defense, that defense still got some players though.
They still got Mack, Bosa, the linebacker. What's his name? Oh,
they picked up a linebacker, didn't they? Didn't they pick up somebody we wanted?
They picked up your boy, Junior Colson.
Well, yeah, they drafted him, but I thought they got somebody.
Not that we wanted.
No, not that we wanted. But see, you said that about Derwin James. Like, yeah, he's cool, but it's like
is he a top 5 safety? I say yes.
Top 5?
Yeah, I say yes.
James is a top 5 safety?
I think so.
When healthy.
When healthy, yeah. Okay, I'll say when healthy.
You got to put the asterisk.
You got to put the asterisk.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, of course. But I'm just saying, just as a player, if he's on the field, he's a top 5 safety. I think.
He's nice. But the only reason I say that is because I feel like we can neutralize that. At the end of the day, it's like, so many weapons. What is he gonna do? Like, where is he gonna go?
No, I agree. I agree.
So it's like we can pretty much neutralize, X that out. You know what I mean? Asante Samuel really like, you know what I mean?
No, he's not that. No, he's
Asante all day. Like, let's be real. Stop it. Like, you know what I mean? Let's be.
He ain't his daddy. He ain't his
daddy
at
all.
So we'll be able to exploit certain things. We got certain things like Sherbert. I like that. I like that. Man, we talking so much about that, man. Week 1, might as well say it, bro. The Syndicate gonna be there week 1, man. We gonna be there week 1.
Fully All four. We dragging turf.
LA.
We dragging turf there, man.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, you see, he ain't enthusiastic. He's like,
I'm not even. I'm the least bit of happy about it.
We're gonna be enthused when we there. We all gonna be in the building. Y'all already know what I say, man. Beat us there, don't meet us there. All right. So at the end of the day, man, you already know it's gonna be a fun time. We definitely gonna get a show in as well.
Cool, Kev.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I actually found a studio. So I'm gonna see about renting it so we can do a show. Yeah.
It's over. It's over. There we go. So look, hey, so y'all know what it is, man. Week 1, Syndicate gonna be there, but I think I want to touch on that where what Leo said earlier, right? Where he's like, I'm glad this is the week 1 game for a number of reasons. But I think, you know, if we're gonna go me and Turf, right? This is for me and Turf, right? If Aiden starts, right?
Oh Lord,
it's perfect. It's perfect, ain't it, Turf? Like if he starts, this is the perfect start, bro. You get to vindicate yourself. Show everybody, bro. Like, all right, we get to change it with some coaching. Now people believe in me. Now it's a wrap. You know what I mean? We win this game and we get to rolling. But you know, I want to start with my man Chris, right? How you feel about this week 1 matchup? But shout out to everybody in the chat.
I love it. Cool, Kev. What's happening, boss?
Cracking.
I want to shout out some dudes in the chat. Hold on, my Derwin James should have a casualty unit named after him. After
he never helped.
He has never helped. Off rip.